All right, so we're going to talk about consumer affairs, and with me this morning is Claudette Jordan John, who is the consumer advocate too, and also with me is Bernadine Rollins, who is the senior consumer advocate, and we're going to talk about a little bit about Consumer Rights Day, which passed, which was actually on March 15th, and what you did in regards to that. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. So we are here this morning to talk about World Consumer Rights Day, which we celebrated on the 15th, which was last Friday.
Last Friday.
Yeah. So World Consumer Rights Day is celebrated every year on March the 15th. It is a day that we get together with Consumer International and other countries to celebrate World Consumer Rights Day. Now, Consumer International looks at situations that are taking place in the marketplace, issues, and they come up with they highlight a topic where they will, which they will find consumers are having issues with.
Okay.
So the topic this year that we are celebrating is trusted smart product.
Trusted smart products.
Yeah.
You'll have to elaborate a little bit on that for me. Would you like to enlighten me, Claudette?
Well, a trusted smart product are devices that can connect, interact with users and other devices.
So we are talking about things like smartphones, smart TVs, and the like.
And the like, yeah. Numerous smart products which we have incorporated into our daily lives, which offers many benefits.
Right. From personal experience, purchased a television set, and you know it was labeled, branded as a smart product, but then when you got into it, it wasn't too smart. You know, so what can I, as a consumer, do in regards? I mean, like now the time in which the receipt is valid and blah 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 has long passed. But say if somebody else was in that situation where they purchased something but it was not as advertised, what's the rights of the consumer in regards to that?
Okay. Now, the first thing is what we advise consumers when you are going to make a purchase on an item, in order to protect yourself, especially with these smart products, is to get as much information that you could get on the item before you purchase it. So, for example, you stating that you purchase a product with smart
branded as smart, but again, it didn't seem too smart after we pressed the power button.
So if you had done your research, you might have gotten some review on that item and you would have known, well, okay, it's not so smart after all.
Was the responsibility of the retailer, the merchant, whoever the case may be, that is selling this thing that is branded as a smart product? Even on the package box, there's smart TV.
Okay. Now, an item is supposed to do what it is designed to do.
Right.
So, okay, so you buy your item and it's not performing.
Right.
You have the right as a consumer to go back once the information that is stated that the item could do is not being done. You can make a complaint concerning that, yeah, because what that would be considered a trade description violation.
Trade description violation. So
yeah,
these are terms that us, the consumer, need to know.
Yeah, it would be considered to be a trade description violation because it is not performing as it is stated that it is designed to perform.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's very interesting that we're on the topic and the theme this year of the smart products. In regards to these things as well, what are some of the other major issues that came out of this when you were finding that topic, and what you have experienced that there are main complaints from consumers?
Well, a lot of the complaints we receive from consumers with particular respect to the smart products, we have a lot of complaints on telephones.
Right.
We have a lot of problems. So like, dropping calls, the screen blank, a lot of complaints on phones. We have some on televisions, but the most popular problematic smart device are cell phones.
Cell phones. And you're saying that there were issues, screen going blank and stuff. So technical things that are not necessarily the fault of the merchant, but maybe the manufacturers. So how does that relate to a customer, like frontline customer, coming to the merchant then to return this faulty product, and how does it then translate to the rights of the merchant who has sold that product, but the flaw with the product is not theirs?
Well, it will take the normal course where complaints are lodged. You have a complaint with a product. you return to the store where you purchase it, you outline the complaints you have. They will require a certain time frame in which to diagnose the problem, all right? So after the diagnosis, they may decide or they may come to the conclusion that it was a fault of the consumer, or they may say it was a fault of the manufacturer or the product.
Right.
So in that instance, they may choose to either refund you, well, most times exchange. If they view it as a consumer misuse,
Okay.
well, the warranty would have been voided,
Right.
and the consumer then would have no redress in that instance. They would have to pay for repairs to the product.
All right, so how does the consumer get into contact with you, if they have complaints, if they have things they just want to learn about and be educated in regards to consumer rights and affairs?
Okay, so we are located in Nicholas Tower, Independence Square. We are on level 16. We also have a toll-free number, 800-4277. We are on Facebook, Consumer Affairs TT. We also have an email address, consumeraffairs.gov.tt.
At
Gov.tt.
At gov.tt.
And we have several sub-offices. We are located in Arima, Pinal, Arima on
right.
Mondays, upstairs, Devonish Street, Arima, Pinal, SSA Ring Road,
All right.
Point Fortin, San Fernando.
And so you are reachable in many areas of the country, and that is
Yes.
excellent. All right, Claudette Jordan John, Consumer Advocate 2, and Bernadine Rollins, Senior Consumer Advocate. Thank you for all you've shared this morning, and definitely good information for the consumers, including myself, who has a not-so-smart TV.
Thank you so much, and we are encouraging people to view our Facebook page and put comments, etc.
All right, excellent. And I hope they do.
Yes.